friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to my messy desk. You guys, I don't know what this is going to be. I am just down here because I'm feeling like I need to get grounded and figure out some things. I'm not grounded in my planner. I'm really struggling with my health planner, if you will. I have lots of choices here. I'm just going to be working on some stuff. I thought I'd bring you along. If this is not your kind of video, it's completely understandable, and just, have a beautiful day and keep doing what you're doing. I'm just going to kind of chat and process some stuff. So I have some to-do things down here. Don't get me wrong. I have some to-do things upstairs too, but that involves adulting, and I'm down here. It's, almost 8 at night. This is not my best creative time, but I'm feeling a little, like I said, disjointed is the best word I can figure out for it. Like I don't have my system set, and it's almost the end of January, obviously. So, I have a couple things I want to work on. So I just, again, thought I'd bring it. I'm just going to make some space, and I'm going to try and make some space. Okay. The first thing, and it's so random. The first thing that's bothering me is my, my sticker calendar book. Okay. So if you've been here a while, I have been keeping a monthly, sticker calendar, whatever. Okay. It's literally falling apart. So it's like the pages are falling apart. The only way it's in here is because it's like I've washied, you know what I mean? So, guess what, friends? We're going to take it apart and we're going to bind it. Now, okay, here's the issue. I don't know. This cover is not my thing. And I guess in theory, if I were to bind it, now would be the time to give it a new cover, right? I wasn't preparing to do that. I don't remember even what I bought this for, I can tell you, but I bought it to have it upstairs. I often, for, 20 years that my children lived at home, from our first to our second and all that, we went through multiple family calendar systems, online, offline, the big desk one, the kitchen, the refrigerator, the whatever. And so I think this is what I've kind of started to buy this for. I'm not even too sure. That wouldn't even make sense because it's 2024. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I bought this for. I may have bought it for my fitness planner. Doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to remember why. I mean, I really like the planner, and I've shared that with you guys a lot. It's literally just a monthly view for 2 years. It looks like this, and it's fabulous, and I love it. Okay. This is how I used to plan back even in middle school for me. I had a big planner. It was probably this size. This is what I planned everything in, even through my kids in elementary school. This is pretty much the planner I had. And I would literally put in here, with highlighted colors. I would put work and then highlight it for me, work for my husband, the kids, whatever activities, right? So practice or scouts or, whatever. This is how I kept everything, was this giant calendar thing. So it is something near and dear to my heart. I don't remember exactly why I picked it up. All of that to say, this cover's not me. I like it. It's not horrid, but I feel like it could be better, but maybe we just leave it. I mean, I feel like with all of its yumminess, it's going to need a title and a thing and but maybe we just leave it and we'll deal with it later. Is that even a thing? I don't know. Yeah, it's a thing because we can always rebind it. How about that? Let me, we'll just rebind it. I mean, please, this is all fixable stuff. So let's let's bind this baby. I'm not even going to do it in, I'm just going to do it in like the book thread, right? What we need to do is kind of get in here. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez Louise. The dang Christmas trees. I'm going to pay somebody at this point. I'm not, but that's what I'm feeling. Like I went in and helped other people. My husband went in and helped other people. Yeah, we need to help ourselves is what we need to do. See this? See, it's completely like disconnected. The washi is literally the only thing holding it. Okay. I don't know where the middle is my quandary at this point. So let's get in here and see if we can find a staple to disconnect. I don't even know if this is the best way to get in here. It's inevitably not because I can't get in there. You know what works? The fingernail. You guys, I keep meaning to do my nails like cute for Valentine's Day and stuff, but I swear, I don't know how I would just jank it up, like just doing stuff like that. I don't know. Okay. So we'll lift that off of that staple like that. I'm trying to see how this is connected because of tape, so I don't want to mess that all up. All right. Okay, so this one's out, and we'll take that. The chances of that staying in are slim and none. Interesting. So I think it only has two staples, like a top and a bottom. Where are you, little staple? I have really enjoyed this calendar. I get such a kick out of it, and it's just like another reason or excuse or whatever to use stickers, obviously. But I've really enjoyed it, and I've also enjoyed having it all in one spot. I used to keep it in my monthly journal, but I really love this, that it's all here. And so we'll have to decide what we're doing after June, and weirdly enough, like I said, this this calendar I bought, and it's 2 years, but it starts in June. Like it's June to June, right? The first month in here, or summer. It's July. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the calendar. Now, I think that we have, well, I know we have some extra pages in the front. So I'm going to take those out because we don't need them. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take them out from the back because I want to make sure that, oh yeah, we have plenty of pages, but that's going to be the front of the calendar. Do you know what I'm saying? I know I'm not even making sense. I'm so sorry. Let's see. See how this is a blank page? I would take it out. On this half, it's not. Okay, so we can't take out all of it. All right, so going back to plan, whatever. We'll start at the front because there's less free pages at the front. Okay, so this one's not free. These are. And I think that... yeah, so we're going to take that out. This is extra here, and we can use it. I mean, this is pretty paper. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm even wondering, but I'll just cover this with a piece of scrapbook paper. Okay, so we're gonna toss this whole thing. Here's the pretty back piece. Yeah, so we're gonna toss, that. I'm not tossing it. I know you know that. And then we're going to find the middle of what we have here. Is that the middle? No. Is that the middle? No. Egads. Okay. there's the middle. Now, you can see it already has holes in it, but I don't want to like try and punch right there. So I think I'm just going to choose, yeah. And we're not going to measure or do anything at all. We're going to just do 1, 2, 3 links of that. And we'll retie this, okay? So we can rebind it at a different time or add ribbon or do something fun. I'm not going to worry about it tonight. I was wondering if I should put some eyelets in it is what I was wondering, but I don't want to do that. Now, this does not have a binding. Like, it doesn't have a 1-inch binding or whatever. We're going straight into this hole. So, or, you know, why does it look so off balance? Well, I guess because I've used half and not the other half. All right. Let's see if we can do this without too much chaos. Yeah? That's so weird. It seems so thin on this side. Well, it is. This seems so strange. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, well, we're in. All right. I'm going to, I guess one more clip maybe would help. I'm going to go ahead and find a hole, and I'm going to try and keep it. This seems like a really bad idea. I feel like we're going to do it anyway, huh? Okay. So I'm just going to do a regular 3-hole pamphlet stitch on this. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing up here. I'm going to come above those holes. Now you can see the holes are not matching. And that decision has been made. I'm not taking my finger, or I'm just not. We're going to bind it. It's okay. Where are you? Come on. I don't. Oh, because I missed it completely. That's interesting. It's all right. Here we go. All right, we're going to come up that edge, and then we're going to go back down here, and I'm going to go on the other side of this. All right. And we'll put it through that end, okay? And then we need to find the middle and come back up the middle. Did you see what I just did? I just pulled it right through. So annoyed right now. What do I do? I'm going to go, all right, I'm going to go out the middle here. I lost the tail. I did exactly what you say not to do all the time, you ding dong. I'm not too sure this is going to work. Why is this not working? In theory, it should still work. We're going to just do it. It's going to be better than it was. But see, I missed this page. It's just ripped. Yeah, we might have to do, my first thought was I was just going to come in here and put some packaging tape on it. That was my first thought. And we might still have to do that. That's, you know, definitely an option here. I think in theory, this, okay. Let's put the needle away so we don't lose it. Because guess what I would do immediately? Lose it, lose it, lose it. All right, and then where's my awl? Okay. All right, so yeah, I might, if we're going to recover it, put some eyelets in it. It's just folded very tightly. Like it's not, it doesn't have a lot of space for eyelets, but I don't know how well this wax thread is going to work in here. So let's see. I have it on either side here, and we don't want to pull it too tight, so we'll just do that. So that should help it a little bit, and I think, like I said, I will need to, I think I'm still going to go in with some packaging tape and figure out, but for now, we'll just tie this like we do most of our little, I might keep the flowers. I don't know. It's just, it's not really me, but it's okay. All right, let's try that. Let's put our kit away. All right, so that's kind of like one little to-do project that was on my desk that's just been bothering me. And hopefully it stays together a little bit more. Now, if it's not going to stay together a little bit more, we're going to go in, like I said, just with some packaging tape and tape the whole, like, you know, like this, right? But let's see, because the pages were literally falling out. So oh my gosh, there's a piece of my hair that's so, all right. Well, it seems to be holding. Yeah. Yep. Okay. July, August. All right. Okay, well, all right, here we go. And then here we are in January. Okay, it seems to be holding. The problem is, like, again, it only goes till June, and so it won't be as thick on this side. Like, this is all extra, but it's, you know, it's fine. So there you go. We fixed it. There's the sticker collage calendar update. Okay, well, not an update, but you know what I'm saying. A new binding. How about that? Okay, what's next? Well, the next struggle I have is I'm really not flowing with my planner yet. So this is my planner, and I know I reviewed like literally 20 planners for you guys. This is my current situation. I chose the Every Girl for Day Designer as my planner. It has a monthly. It has the tabs, the quotes. It has some start your month off, end your month off, stuff like that. It's kind of fun. So and it has like the month and the week right behind it, which I do like. I do like, and it has white pages. Oh, yeah. So I'm in it. I'm not 100% in it though. I'm not using it like, oh, this is fun. This is nice. 8 Sunday rituals. That's really cool. Huh. I like that. Um, Positive affirmations that will change your life. Really? Okay. Why am I not reaching for it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why is it not closing? I don't know either. This little planner cover I got it at the thrift store. It is like a TN cover, so it has some bands in here too. Okay, I do have this whole thing held in by a band. I know. It does fit in the pocket. And so I tried that. It just doesn't close quite as well. And so I need it to close, right? So then I just added a TN in here, and I put some tabs on the front for like things I'm working on, like word of the year, a group I'm working on, brain dump, and like goals, just because I needed a place to literally dump, right? And I needed kind of a set place to do that. So I always have a notebook in the front of my planner. This is the notebook that was in front of my last planner, and you can see it's just all tabbed with all sorts of things, including travel or whatever ideas. So I think that's where this is going. Now, weirdly enough, I like this notebook better than this. I do partly know why. One, it's spiral, and I'm not always a spiral girl, but I love that it lays flat. This really bothers me. This situation here really bothers me. I don't want to have to like open up my page and like, right? Look at, So I might be kind of like, I don't know, changing this out, even though it kind of doesn't fit. Like, it's not as tall. I don't know if I care about that. So anyway, all of that to be said, this is my current planner. I'm working on it. Okay. I'm working on reaching for it daily and like literally using it. I've been kind of using it and writing some things in here. I'm just checking really quickly. Like this is this week. So we're literally today here and nothing. But this is also kind of my days. Like I went to work, I went to the gym, I'm now filming, but I don't keep track of that or anything. But like I could put in here on okay. I could put in here like food or anything else, but I don't know. I gotta figure out how to utilize this better. Like I should put on here my burpees every morning. But like, do I need to put meds and like all that? No, I don't. Now that being said, I did say to you just like last week, I need to track some things better than I'm tracking it. Like right here, I had cream for 2 weeks I had to use from the dermatologist. We're now done with 2 weeks, but that's not the point. Iron, B6, D, and magnesium, burpees. And then I was thinking maybe I should put on my to-do list also track things I want to do every day, like update my journal and that stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to start tracking that or not. I did want to look in the front of this to see if there was a tracker because I feel like there was, but now I don't see one, and I really wanted a tracker. No, there's stickers. I mean, there's the yearly. So on here, I normally just honestly write, I circle like our paydays, and I'm going to circle and highlight on here like like my days off that I take from work, like highlight if they were paid or leave without pay or like holiday or whatever. I normally kind of highlight those on here. So here's these little stickers. I really thought there was a tracker in here, and that's very interesting that there's not. So it started in July, so it gave you some extra months, not the weeks, but just you could start it. So this is actually extra paper. I could rip this out. And then it starts here with January, and then it starts with like yearly goals and stuff. I obviously haven't done any of that. And then, yeah. So when we get to the end of this week, it does have this little monthly recap, but see how the pages like they're already kind of not turning. I think it's because I have it in the thing. I've already noted, I think, all my appointments, but anyway, I think these are already in the planner. So that's the planner update, but see how it kind of doesn't, I don't know. It's not going to stay in here for very long, I can tell you that, because as it gets fatter, it's not going to make the cut, right? It's already kind of fat, weirdly enough, and I like to be able to put stuff in it. So if we do it that way, it just doesn't then it's not going to close, and I don't know why. That's not going to work. I'll tell you that right now. So I put it into one of the bands. Let's try the middle band. I guess we could try 2 bands. I don't know. Oh, now you're not going to close either? Okay, well, we're going to have an attitude adjustment, and I will bring you back for updates accordingly, okay? So there's that. Now, that's not the problem because I've decided on that planner, and we're now going to, like, commit to each other, okay? Here's the problem. The problem is my... your guys are all crooked tonight. Hold on. And kind of weird lighting. I do apologize. It's super dark, obviously. The problem is chapstick time. My fitness planner. Now, here's that's not what I'm using. I can't even find what I'm using. This is how, okay. So like I said before, I am a big fan of a monthly layout, okay? I use this sort of thing for many things. I work with people all the time on using a monthly tracker. We use them for many, many things. I picked up probably 20 of these at the Dollar Tree at the beginning of the year to use with people. Okay, this is how I've tracked, like I just said before on the big picture, this is how I've tracked a lot of things for a long time. This is how I've tracked my health things for years. I've had a calendar. Now, sometimes they were a little different size, but it was basically just a monthly view. And I simply highlight the days. Now, this happens to be a 2-year one, which I thought was a smoking deal. I love this because then you have 2 years of data, because that's what it is. It's data to look back on. And you can see, so I highlight, like I have a little Q up here, and it like blue for gym, green for pickleball, orange for swimming, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? And you highlight the days or whatever. I used to belong to multiple gyms, and so it would be highlighted like which gym, and then, you would tally at the end of the month how many gym days you had or whatever. I also track my weight in here. I track medicine if there's a change in prescription or something. Like I just had that that chest cream, which I'm completely, like, he told me my skin would react a certain way, but my skin is not reacting the way I thought he told me it was going to react. Anyway, it's a mess. But anyway, my 2 weeks is over. So I'm just going to cut this out while we're talking. So health tracker, health, I don't even know, planner, right? I don't want it all in my other planner. That's not how my brain works. I don't want this to go to work with me every day. This is something I do every night as I go to bed, and I just kind of log it. It's just always been that way. It's in my nightstand, and yeah. Okay. So that being said, I'm also struggling because my new gym has an app that you like reserve your class and check in and, you know, all that kind of stuff. My previous gyms I went to use different apps. Every gym I go to, it's a different app, I swear. But you could look up like what you've done. So let's say my deadlift or my snatch or my clean. You could look up your weights and what the workout was and like all this. This app does not do it. And I don't understand. And I've talked to the owner and I just like whatever. But I'm finding that I want like more information because so today's a perfect example. And please, you guys, if this is not your type of video, I get it. Like I'm just processing it out loud and trying to walk myself through this. And again, thought I'd turn on the camera and bring you along in case anyone else is struggling. Not specifically with what I'm struggling because this seems like a really weird thing. But like if you're trying to figure out a different way to track things or a different planner to work or why your brain's not going to a certain book or whatever. Today, I'm trying to think where I was. Today at the gym, we're working on PRs. I don't know what my PR is because I haven't been consistent at the gym in a very long time. I don't know where to start with like, I don't know what it is. And so I think what my struggle is right now is I need to track more than like what's going to fit in this little box. So for an example, I would like to write, and I'm not like June, you know, it's back here. I would like to write, like I went to the gym. This was the workout. We did cleans, right? And this was my weight or, like this is how much I cleaned. This was, did I hit a PR? Did I not hit a PR? Everyone's asking, was that a PR? And I was like, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. So I'm feeling like I need more information in this. This was $1. So if I don't use it, it's fine. Okay. So that's where I'm at. I feel like I would like another choice. Now, lucky for me, I have some choices. I mean, seriously, I have more notebooks than I have years left in my life, I'm sure. So I feel like we can try some things out. Okay. Like I said, this is just from the Dollar Tree. This is just a little plain notebook. This is not what I want. That's not why that's out here. That's out here for project number 3. And I don't know if we're going to get that tonight to not. Wow. Did you find any words in there? Okay. So I think these are for project number 3. Okay, this might be what I need. I don't know. Okay, so my first thought is I have to have a monthly. I have to have a monthly because I have to be able to view. Okay, that's for project number 3 too. Okay, I have to have a monthly because I just need to see what's going on in my life. Okay, this is the Kinbor weeks from last year. I used it for the first half of the year as my actual planner. Decided I needed more room or something. I don't even know. I turned this into my health planner for the second half of the year. Now, did I use it? I didn't use it, I don't think, to the extent I want. And I ended up like trying to decorate it and whatnot but I think that this is what my brain is yearning for. I don't know if it's because I was just in it and that's what it's yearning for. So, and these are little tiny boxes on the month, which I'm okay with. And, so I would like to write my body battery in here, the days I worked out or did something, like I started tracking that. These were gym days. So the monthly view, is good. And then the weekly view, everyone knows what a week looks like, or weeks look like. But here I was thinking I could actually write the workouts. And then over here, I could write like more detailed thoughts or track my food. I've been talking to a nutritionist about maybe starting with her. Write the things. So I would write like a more detailed, I could write the whole workout in here, or I could just write the movements we worked on. Like I said, like push press or cleans or snatches, whatever. Rowing. And then there's other places in here. There's notes. So you could put, your PRs, like under, it would say deadlift and it would say like the highlights, or it could say row time. And, if you did the 500, the 200, like whatever. Okay. So I'm feeling like this is kind of where my brain left off, I think is what's going on and kind of what I'm wanting. And again, I could go back and track things that we started or were keeping track of at the end of the year, like steps. Movement is like, really, I just clicked it in. Like I don't know another way to explain it. My brain, I just decided it was time. I'm over it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to the gym. That was the end of the story. I'm out back at the gym. So I don't know. This is kind of where I left off. Now, so then I was like, oh, I'm going to go buy another Kimbor Weeks. We'll get going. I was like, Allison, you are being a ding dong. Knock it off right now. So I'm not buying a Kimbor Weeks. I will tell you there's like 3 in my cart. Okay. This is where we're at. We're in the dialogue stage. Okay. All right. Now, so all of that being said, I was like, we're not buying anything new. We're using what we have. Okay. So, these are the 3 choices that I think I want to try, or I'm thinking about trying. Okay. Well, this is, I guess, 4. We still have this, but this is not enough for me right now. So we're going to do more. Now, this is a, track your workout for $2 that I bought a long time ago at Goodwill. I love leaving the sticker on things because it reminds me. Okay. This is copyright in 2015. People don't do this anymore because they have the apps that track everything. And I don't know why our app doesn't track. It's really annoying. However, I will say, being that I've been at like 5 gyms now and had 5 apps, maybe I don't want an app. Maybe I want a stupid book that has everything in it. So maybe this is good for me. I'm not too sure. So, this is a workout. This is a book made specifically for workouts, specifically CrossFit workouts, if you will. There's tabs in here. Benchmark, girl workouts, hero workouts, PR lifts, PR body weight, conditioning, daily workouts, strength and weightlifting percentages. So what does that look like? Well, we do some specific workouts. So they have names. So if you were to do them, you would write them in here. The girl workouts, they're all named girls. Okay. The hero workouts. So like every Memorial Day, we do Murph. Here's Murph right here. You would write in the date you did it, your time, and any notes. Maybe where you did it, who you did it with, something. I don't even know. So that's this. Now, I don't do a lot of this, and our gym specifically doesn't do a lot of this. So here's PR lifts. These are your max lifts: deadlift, squat, back squat. This is exactly, I think, what I want and need. Here's body weight, like handstand push-ups and stuff like that. Walking handstands. I'm not doing this. This is not, me. Here's conditioning. So running, 5K, 1K, 1 mile, whatever. Here is the daily WODs. Okay, now I tried to count the notes. I think there's like not... I don't think there's 52 weeks in here. If this is a week, like 6 days, if you will. I'm not too sure. But anyway, you would write, obviously, the date and the time, what you worked on. We normally do 2 parts of a workout. There's like a lifting portion or a strength portion, and then there's the actual workout of the day. So you would write that here. You would write any notes. Felt sore, went down in weight, healing my shoulder, felt amazing, ate well today, like whatever you want to write, right? It goes there. So that would be like the majority of what I use this book for. Okay. And then This is pretty cool because it has standards. This is like, I love stuff. So I can tell you, I love this book. But what does it not have? A month. It doesn't have a monthly view. And it has a lot of stuff that I'm not maybe going to use. So here's, I think I'm going to put it in my nightstand, which is where it's been. I just haven't been using it. And I'm going to transfer all of my stuff in here. I do have some written notes from past gym sessions. I'm going to transfer like my benchmarks in here. And I'm going to use this to, see right here, I'm looking at these weights. I'm intermediate for deadlift. I'd like to be advanced. I will never be elite, but I'd like to be advanced. I think I'm going to keep this notebook and just use it as a tracker, like to stay at home. So it's kind of off here to the side. I will update it accordingly. So where's my monthly view? Where's my weight, my body battery, my steps? Like, where's all that going? Okay. The first choice I went to was, I also got this at the thrift store, and this is a Little Weeks version. Now, first of all, it's cream paper. I hope you guys can just see that. Like, it's, well, anyway. This paper, you know, if you've had it, you know, wins my heart. This paper, whether it's Tomo River or the other brand or whatever, that really thin paper. This is not that. This is very thick paper. It's nicer, I guess. I don't even know. Nicer being thicker. Is this, and obviously it's undated. Now I bought it for $1 or something at the thrift store. So we're not, again, totally worried. I'm not one to just jump in and waste things though. Like I said, this doesn't bother me. It does bother me, but like it was $1. Okay. So, I would need to go in and date. And by date, I mean, like, I would do it with a pen. We're not putting, I mean, we could, but like, I'm not going to pretty decorate and washi this all up and do all the amazing things. I would like get 2026 in here in the month, and then we would be able to go to the weeks, okay, or each individual week, and kind of like write what the workout was today, because today was Monday. I would write the workout. Again, I could write notes over here if I wanted to, either about the workout. I could write, you know, again, steps. I could track whatever we want. Same concept, right? Same concept. Okay. These are small boxes. This is not the best use if, when we were talking about space, whoops, you get a little bit more space over here, right? But they give you this kind of open section here for notes, if you will. I don't know. This grid is bigger than this. I don't think that matters to me, at least. I'm not a fan of the yellow paper, the cream. I'm just not. I don't know. So I would have to go in and like date the whole thing. Obviously, I knew that when I bought it at the thrift store. It's undated. You can use it whenever you want. So, but these are tiny. So let's see if I can find, but I mean, I don't know where the difference is. I don't know. There's obviously a lot of space up here. There's, I mean, these are tiny boxes. These are tiny boxes. These are tinier boxes. So I don't know. I'm not a fan. I want to go buy a new planner, and I've told myself I can't. Okay. These are, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch. Oh, that's clearly 3/4 of an inch. What's going on? This is over 3/4 of an inch. I don't know. So this is option one, but it gives me my month. It gives me my, a week, you know, where I can track things. And then let's see really quickly, because it did have a tracker. So this I'm in love with, you know, me and a tracker. I love it. I love the theory of it, I guess. I would simply, like, here would be a great place for weight. Here would be a great place to, again, highlight the days you went to the gym so you can see it all in one complex thing, or one, I don't know. Oh, some green smudge on there. This is a completely, yeah, it could work. Okay, so that's option number one. Option number two is this beautiful planner that I bought that I never returned. And I'm not too sure, this Bloom, which was a candidate for my daily planner, right? It's got this beautiful pocket in here. How will you bloom? It has some questions up front for you, this year's visions, plans, all the kind of stuff. This was the planner I thought I was going to use, and I actually went for the other one, and I can't even remember why, but I did. Okay, look though. Visions, like you could do some more journaling in here about like actually, right? Weekly scheduling template. I don't really get that, but I mean, look right here. Look what we could do. We could track days. Isn't that fun? Monthly tasks I could put on here. I don't know. So again, we wouldn't be using spending. We wouldn't, I might go back into this planner. It's got some note pages, but we have a beautiful month, again, tracking stuff. And then right over here, we have the weeks. Now, this is the regular kind of layout that we're using. It's not divided. And I was pretty conscious that when I chose mine, I kind of wanted this divided page of like my schedule and my to-dos every day, because I thought if I have this, I'm probably going to divide it anyway and draw a line down here to put my to-dos. Okay, so that's, I think, the deciding factor on kind of why I chose this one. This one doesn't have quite all the good stuff in the beginning, though. The trackers and stuff, does it? So, I don't know. This could definitely work. I could write my notes in here about the workout and that. This, you know, is big enough to track, like I said, body, battery, anything in here, and kind of get the monthly view of, did you go to the gym or not? What's happening? Okay. You could make some notes, and then in the back, oh, it has fun stickers. Yeah, this one was fun. I really liked this planner. I don't know. This might be where I need to, because I also like here that it has the, doesn't it have the thing? Oh, maybe not. I thought it had like an end of the month, but I guess it doesn't. So I thought it had kind of like a set up your month and like what's your goal for the month or whatever, but you could add it in here or whatever. You could write it right here. I don't know. So that's kind of monthly view and then weekly view that way. So that's, you know, the difference. I mean, you guys all get it, but look at the off-white. Ugh, I can't. So I don't know. That's 1 and 2. Now, the other thing I have is this old one, which was last year. I bought 3 things from Kinbor last year, like 3 different layouts just to see what I wanted to use. And so, yeah, this one is kind of weird. Now I did write, it has a little tiny bit of writing in it, but not much. And then okay, see, look at Allison already had a thought. Allison already had a thought. Look at this. This is old CrossFit notes. So see, like Fran is right here. My time was 6:41. And if you go here to girl benchmark WODs, there's Fran. So you would write the date and the time and the points in your notes, right? Unfortunately, I don't have like the days and the time. Like Fight Gone Bad is right here. And it's probably in here. Fight Gone Bad is right here. So you would write it right here. So that's kind of where, so I do think I'm going to keep this as a history journal, if you will. I don't think, unfortunately, this is the meat and potatoes of it. And I don't think I would actually use this. I really want, but maybe we'll use it next year. I have no idea. We can always come back. So anyway, I have already gathered a few notes from different notebooks and put them in here. But see this, and again, I would have to redate it, but here's a monthly. And then you go from the monthly into the weekly this way. And you could write your workouts this way. Now, again, I'd have to redate this whole thing, which is not like as painful as it sounds. And I would not, I don't think, make it pretty. And I really, I mean, I don't even think, I think I used it for like a week. There's a little bit of writing in here. We could work around it, right? Or it may not even be a gym day. I don't know at that point. I don't know. So, I don't know. So God, this feels amazing. And look, it just sits flat. It's gorgeous. Now it is off white. Isn't that interesting? But it's not as off white as this. This paper's also kind of thick. I don't know. So that's project number 2. Okay. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to make a decision right now, but I need to do something because I need to know, I need to get back in the habit of doing what I do. And that is every night going and tracking, right? And every morning waking up and tracking. This is what I do. I do it well. And it keeps me on track. Okay. I write down my numbers. I do the thing. It goes in the book. I feel better. Okay. So I need to figure out what I'm doing. These are the 3 choices for my health journal tracker thing. Okay. This one I'm going to keep. Also, I'm going to put my history in here, and we could also log some other things in here, like history things. Again, unfortunately, but again, maybe we'll use this later. I don't know. Not right now. It's going to think. Okay. I have one more project I want to talk to you about really quickly. And so I'm going to get your thoughts on it. We're almost at time. So let me take one more sip of cocoa. Not a fan, by the way. I know I've said that, but I'm going to drink it. Okay, I mentioned in my last video, I think, or one of my last videos, I want to keep track of my books differently. Okay, I've been keeping track of them in my planner. I mean, I obviously document it in my journal or in my planner. When I start, when I stop, blah, blah, blah. But I want to, again, start a book journal. Now, I actually have another one upstairs on my nightstand. See? So I'm going to use a book journal. I don't even know, where is that one? I don't need to have a book club like where I'm like, here's my thoughts on it. Here's answering questions on it. Here's all that. I'm not doing that. I just want a book log of like what I read this year and what I'm reading. So I might take pictures of it, but I want to track it somewhere. So I grabbed some notebooks. These are some choices. Okay. And I don't know the answer yet. I think we can rule some out. This is a very beautiful journal that I received as a gift. It's very small, and I thought yes, it's off-white. I see it. I thought it might be easy, I guess, to keep in my nightstand. What I'm envisioning is like a picture of the book. Like, let's say this was the picture of the book. I mean, I might even like washi over this or something and just like start date, end date. I might put a note or something here. Like, I just finished the book I started in the beginning of the month called Strings, I think. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not my genre. It was recommended to me. I don't know where, like TikTok or something. And I tried it. Not a fan. I finished it. It was okay, but not a fan. Weirdly enough, it's her first book. Isn't that weird? I don't know. Whatever. So I think like I'm thinking of like a picture and then kind of like a little note. I don't need to write like a lot. That's not the purpose of this. I also just don't think I just want to list though. Like, this would take me obviously the rest of my life. So I don't think that's what I was thinking, kind of like, I don't know, like I don't finish. My goal is one a month. I know that sounds like super lame. Some people like read one a day, which I just don't think, honestly, but I'm not even going to discuss it. How about that? I was going to say we can discuss it later. No, we're not going to discuss it. Everybody do you. That's not the point. My goal is 12 12 a year. My goal is 1 a month, but I often start 3 or 4 at the same time. So it's kind of like this weird, and some take me 6 months to finish and some take me 20 days, like this last one. So I just thought this was a fun little notebook. I was also kind of thinking, like, if I didn't use it for that, what else would I use it for? Well, this is a beautiful little everyday process journal. It's actually a really nice size, although I never, I won't say never, rarely take my process journal out of the house. It is not to be trusted outside the house, so I rarely do that. But this is a very nice journal. I always use a lined journal for my process journaling. And so I would probably use it for that, honestly. So this is option 1. I just like it. It's soft. It's beautiful. It's real leather. You can see I've folded it and it got, but I don't care. It's gorgeous. And it was a gift and it was just, I don't know. So that's option 1. Option 2 is like some little happy planner thing, which would be easy, like super easy. And we could just make this a book thing. I don't know. I think it's too big, to be frank. Like, I just think it's too much. It's just too much. I don't want to grab it. It's not like fun. It's not. So I'm going to rule this one out. I'm just going to not use it. I love it. I use it for other things. And, well, yeah. Okay. This is the same as, well, it is, and it's not. It's not. It's similar. Yeah, it's similar. I think it was this. This one also has this plastic thing on it. This one has black rings, which I really like. Dollar Tree, right? But I thought, well, this is super simple. This is just a little Dollar Tree notebook. And I don't know. I really like it. We could decorate it more if we want. We could put, like whatever we want in here. I obviously started writing notes in here on something. Oh, these are trainings and stuff I want to do. Interesting. See, I didn't even know I put those in here. Anyway, we could just use a little notebook, which is what I have used in the past. That would be fine. Again, a little picture, something. I probably wouldn't even write on the back of this page. I'd probably only use the fronts, maybe. I don't know. We could make a master list of, like, right, books read here, and then kind of like list them here individually. I don't know. So this is just fun. It's super cheap, 1. And 2, I really like this plastic cover. Like, even if we recovered this, because that's not really my jam, but like you could recover it and it'd be kind of fun over something else. So we might, right? We could make kind of a book themed cover. You would see some of this blue, and that's okay. Because I'm not going to rebind this thing. So I don't know. It's just kind of a fun little notebook. So I like this size. I love that it lays flat. So that's choice number 2. This is, choice number 3. And I almost just chose this one. This is what? Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree. I bought a few of these. They had different animals or something. I bought them for something. Oh, that's going to make me mad if this doesn't come off. We're going to have to, okay, that's going to bother me. But look how cute he is. I don't know how they sell this for $1.25, honestly, you guys. I just don't. I'm actually really leaning towards this little guy. I really am. I think this would do the job. I really do. I think, like, these are honestly almost too much. Again, I don't need a big, like, I'm just going to put the book in here when I start it or when I not. I think I might just use it. He is so stinking cute. I am a fan of a little tiny notebook, though. I love little notebooks. I write in them all the time. I have 2 other ones. Whoops. I have this other little one, like, You're Amazing. And it's just a to-do, like, it's a little weekly planner. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I love it. And then this is just a to-do. This size has my heart, okay? They're not all exactly the same, but, in reference. So, I don't know. I really like this little guy. He does not come out of here, like he's glued in. So it would just be books. I mean, we could even sticker. I don't know. This one might be it. This was another dollar. Yep. From the Dollar Tree that I've had forever. It kind of goes like that. I know. I don't know how this ended up in my, it's pink and gold and it's a lot. It's hardcover. I've used it for some other stuff. It's got some lines to it. This is not going to be the one. I can now tell you that as I reopen it and decide, because I don't even like, I'll take the paper clip out for right now. It'll get used for something else. It'll get used for something else. Okay, so we're not going to use this one. And then this is one that I got for 50 cents, and it is a mini motoring journal. Like, I think it came in the glove box when you buy a mini. I'm not too sure, but it's, if I, you know, that's what I think. Oh yeah, see? Over the ages, world travelers from Marco Polo to Christopher Columbus and Lewis and Clark have the foresight to record their experiences in journals. Something about the countless hours you spend in the car together, bound, blah, blah, blah. Let's motor. Isn't that adorable? Now, I bought this because look at this layout. And this is my favorite journal style to use with kids. It has blank at the top where you would draw a picture, the kids draw a picture, whatever. You could put a photograph in here and then you would journal about your day. This is I agree with them. This is a fabulous travel journal. You could take a picture and put it in here and then, you know, do it if you had a camper, or I know on a boat, we keep a log of every time you take the boat out or whatever. It's not this, it's an actual log, but same idea. Or in the camper, you would keep it. I don't know. I love this very much. I love this idea as a notebook. It will not be my book. Just going through it. I thought it might be because I thought it'd be fun to put the book here, thing here. First of all, it doesn't stay flat. So that's just, oh, it's thinking about it. Now you're thinking about it. Okay, well, good for you. I like that for you. Okay. Second of all, it's very large. Like, I feel like, okay. So I don't know. It's just not. Okay, so these two are not. They're also kind of like hard backed. This one, I don't know. I think I'll probably use this for morning pages and journaling and processing. It's very small, but it's lined and I like it. So I think I won't use this one. This, I feel like I really like. I don't think it fits in here is what my thought was, honestly. I wish it did. This is not winning my heart right now, so I wish this fit in here. Let's see. I just don't think it does. I think I tried it is why I'm saying that. Yeah, it's just not happy in here. And I do keep an elastic band on here, so it does kind of help it close, but see, it's just too much. It's just too much for this little guy, which makes me kind of sad. Because I do love a good notebook, and I love that it sits open. This is very frustrating to me that it doesn't sit open. So we're going to have to keep working on it. I'm going to have to eventually just probably change covers is what I'm going to have to do. I know that, but I really like this wooden cover. And anyway, okay. I think I've made a decision. I appreciate you processing with me. I guess I just had this in here on a random. And I think like the rings specifically make it too wide, right, for it to close. So I think it needs the Traveler's Notebook in here. So we'll see. Okay, I'm going to make this my book journal. Because also, I'm not too sure I'll use this for too many other things. This will get used. It's a no-brainer. Like, this is a beautiful little notebook. It's whatever, easy to cover, and it slips in everything. And this will totally get used, probably much in the capacity as this one. Even if I don't keep it inside my planner, I could just carry it in my backpack every day and use it for, you know, whatever, put some tabs in it and whatever. So I think knowing I'll use this for something is just super easy. Okay. So I think I'm going to make my book journal this one. So I'm I'm going to start it. Like I said, I finished my first book. I don't know. Again, I start a lot of books at the same time. So, oops, turn that off, please. I'll probably put something up here, but this is going to be my book journal. So I'll keep you updated on that. These are going back in the drawer. I don't know what I'm doing specifically for a workout journal yet, but I'm gonna have to make a decision because I literally feel like my brain is just carrying all this information. I don't know where to put my body battery every day. I don't know where to put stuff. Do I have to track that on paper? No, I don't. My watch and my app take care of that for me, obviously. But I like to see it. I like to open up my planner and see it. Like, what was my body battery? How much sleep? Blah, 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 blah. And I am going to, I think, start working with the nutritionist and I think having a place to kind of, not maybe, again, there's an app and an Excel sheet, but I think doing something regarding like, I don't know. I feel like this would be the best one to use just because I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So that's my thought. Where are you at with planners, friends? Are you using them? Are you not? Like, this is so beautiful and I want so badly to use it. I tried last year. I don't know. I think it's not going to be this one because it does not have my heart. Like even the paper, I'm just like, meh. I don't know. And this one's already dated. So it's like, it would make sense. I'm sad I didn't return it because it's like wasting money. I should use it. I should give it to one of you is what I should do. What's one thing you're currently spending time on that doesn't serve you? Okay. What could you replace it with that feels more aligned with your goals? Perfect, right? So I feel like, I don't know. Again, whatever it is, it needs to sit in my nightstand, and have highlighted days on here and my little notes here. Like I made it to the gym this many days. I do have a gym goal this year. I did not set it with some of the guys set a very big goal and I can't keep it up. Okay. So here some of these months already have numbers in them and weight and dates that I went to the gym because I did try this as my gym last year. Now, see, so there's a workout. I'm just going to have to see. Okay. So at this point, I'm just rambling. I will let you go. Please let me know your thoughts and let me know if you love my book, my book. This is the one thing I like. After all of that, I'm going to make this my book and we're going to track my books in here. That's exciting. I already have one done. I got to figure out my workout life here and that's fine. I mean, I'm tracking it in here for now, but it's not enough. I need more information and I have to track like my actual workouts and I want to write down what I'm actually doing. And this does not offer me that opportunity. So it's fine. I have information here, but I'm going to figure out something here. Okay. So that's it. I hope you're having a great day. Let me know what you're tracking or keeping track of and how do you do it? And do you have little books everywhere? Do you have a book? Do you have a book? I now officially have a new book. So there you go. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. And if you have the end all be all answer to all of this, please let me know that in the comments too. Thanks for being here, you guys. I appreciate the chat and allowing me to process it out. I hope you're having a great day and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.